Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I will present for my topic is for heavy vehicle brake. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Nasripan and my matric number is B09 2010 356. Okay, introduction. According to the lawinsider.com, the regulation means a regulation annexed to the agreement concerning the adoption of uniform technical prescription for wheeled vehicle equipment and part which can be fitted and used on the wheeled vehicle, and the condition for recognition of approval granted on the basis of the prescription. 1958 agreement. Okay. This regulation apply for the vehicle of category M2, M3, and N01 with the regret to braking. Okay, this regulation does not cover vehicle with a design speed not exceeding 25 km per hour or the trailer which may not couple to the power-driven vehicle with design exceeding 25 km per hour. Vehicle fitted for invalid driver, subject to the applicable provision of regulation, the equipment, device, method, and condition. Okay, for terminology, uh, the approval of vehicle, which means approval of vehicle which type with regard to braking. Okay, vehicle type, category of vehicle which do not differ in such essential respect as in the case of power-driven vehicle. Okay, braking system. Okay, the combination of parts whose function is progressively to reduce the speed of moving vehicle or bring it to the halt or try to keep it stationary if already halt. Okay, the function as specified in the paragraph. The system consists of the control, transmission, and the brake proper. Okay, for the control, okay, part actuated directly by the driver, or the case of some trailer ordered by the assistant to furnish to the transmission to energy required for braking or controlling it. Next is actuation, means both application and release of the control. Transmission, okay, the combination of component compares between the control and the brake and link them functionally. Okay. For the brake, the part which the force opposing the movement of vehicle develop. Okay, different type of braking system, which the system is differ in such essential respect, such as the component having characteristic. Okay, common made of material have different characteristic or component differing in shape or size or different assembly of the component. Okay, this is the for the test procedure. Uh, the braking test and performance of braking system. The first type is the type O test or the ordinary performance test with the brake code. In this test, the brake should be cold. Okay, a brake is deemed to be cold when the temperature measured on the disc or on the outside of drum is below 100 Celsius. Okay, the test should be conducted in the following condition. Okay, which is the vehicle should be laden, the distribution of fluid mass among the axles being that started by the manufacturer, where the provision is made for the several arrangement of the load. Okay. On the axle, okay, the distribution of the maximum mass among the axles should be such the load on axle is proportional to the maximum permissible load for the each axle. Okay. In the case of tractor for semi-trailer, the load may be repositioned approximately halfway between the kingpin position resulting from the above loading condition and the centerline of the rear axle. Okay, for the second test, the type 1 test or the FAT test, which is the test is conducted with repeated braking. Okay, the service braking system of all power-driven vehicles should be tested by successfully applying the releasing the brake a number of times a vehicle being laden in conditions shown in the table. Okay, as we see in the table of below, we can see of category of vehicle, condition, and which the represent of applicable is what the mean. Okay, for V1 is initial speed at the beginning of braking, V2 speed at the end of braking, V max maximum speed of braking, N for the number of braking application, and AT duration of braking cycle. And the last one test is the type 2 test or the downhill behavior test. Okay, the test is conducted by laden power driven vehicle should be tested in such manner that energy input is equivalent to the recorded in the same period of time, which laden vehicle driven at the average speed of 30 km per hour on a 6% down gradient for a distance of 6 km, with the appropriate gear engage the endurance braking system. If the vehicle is equipped with the one or being used, the gear engage shall be such the speed of engine minimum one does not exceed the maximum value prescribed by the manufacturer. Okay. Uh, for the vehicle in which energy is absorbed by the braking action of engine alone, a tolerance of 5 km per hour on the average speed shall be permitted, and the gear enabling the speed to stabilize at the value close to the 30 km per hour on the 6% down gradient shall be engaged. If the performance of braking action of the engine alone is determined by a measurement of deceleration, it should be sufficient if the mean deceleration measured at least 0.5 or miles per second. Okay, what to measure? For the type O test, as we see, determination of braking rate the of trailer to measure of braking rate towing vehicle plus the trailer and the thrust on coupling. Okay, the how to calculate the braking rate of trailer is calculate according the following infographic. Okay, as we shown, ZR plus M plus D divided by PR. Okay, where the ZR is the braking rate, ZR plus M is the braking rate of towing vehicle, D for the thrust on the coupling, and PR for the total normal static reaction between road surface and wheel of trailer. So if the trailer has continuous or semi-continuous braking system situation, okay, uh, the condition is changed where the as we see in the slide, okay, where the ZR equal ZR plus M minus R, and then PM plus PR divided PR plus R, which means the R is the rolling resistance value or the 0.01, and PM is the total static reaction between road surface and wheel of towing vehicle for trailer. For the type 2, type 1 test for all the FAT test, you can see in the table, from the refer of the table is the characteristic of the vehicle make it impossible to obit by the duration prescribed for the AT, okay, the duration may be increased. Okay. And in this test, for force applied to the control should be just as to attain the mean fully developed deceleration of 3 m plus m slash s at the first brake application. Okay, during the brake application, the highest ratio, excluding overdrive, should be continuously engaged. And for the type 2 test or the downhill behavior test, the braking system should be measured in the same condition like the type O test with the engine disconnected. Okay. Uh, this hot performance should be give a stopping distance not exceeding the following value and mean fully developed deceleration not less than the following value. Okay, using the control force not exceeding 70 DAN. Okay, for the first one is the category of M3, which is the 0.15 V plus 1.33 V2 slash 130. Okay, this is the second term corresponding to mean fully developed deceleration or the equal mean 3.75 m per s. For the second category is the N3 0.15 V plus 1.33 V2 slash 115. Okay, the second term corresponding to mean fully developed deceleration, which equal 3.3 m slash s. Okay, what the method to measure? For the type 0 test or the ordinary performance test with brake call, the limit prescribed for minimum performance both for the test with the vehicle unladen for the test with the vehicle laden, or should be those laid down here under for each category of vehicle. The vehicle should satisfy what are prescribed. For the type 1 test or the FAT test, it should be verified that the vehicle is capable of free running by fulfilling one of the following conditions. First is wheel running freely, okay, which can be or rotate by the hand. And secondly is ascertain that when the vehicle is driven at a constant speed of v equals 60 kilometer per hour with the brake release, okay, the asymptotic temperature should not exceed a drum or this temperature increase of 80 Celsius, then the residual brake moment are regarded as acceptable. For the type 2 test or the downhill behavior test, okay, after having been completing the test, the brake will be allowed to cool to the temperature is representative of cold brake, which under 100 Celsius. Okay, it must fulfill one of the following condition. The first is the wheel running freely, which is can be rotated by the hand, and second is also ascertain that when the trailer is driven at constant speed of v equals 60 kilometer per hour, with the brake release, the asymptotic temperature should not exceed, okay, a drum temperature increase of 80 Celsius, that residual brake moment are regarded as acceptable. So for the requirement of this test is the braking system. Okay, the brake lining should not contain asbestos. And third is service braking system. Fourth is secondary braking system. And five, the parking braking system. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.